Hello, welcome back to Mini-Modelog. If you've not been here before, I do unboxings and put-togethers for all sorts of Games Workshop games, including 40k, Warhammer Underworlds. I even do a bit of Guild Ball, definitely some Blood Bowl, and a variety of other things. But today we're doing Warhammer 40,000 and adding to my Death Guard army with Lord Felthius. Now, Lord Felthius himself is actually a Lord of Contagion. He goes around with a scythe, which I think is really cool. You need both of the two sprues that come in the box. If you haven't seen the unboxing, I did that earlier this week. I'll pop up in the corner in just a minute, so do go check that out. But you do need both of the sprues to do this, and obviously the instructions. You need parts 1 to 6, and the reason you need both sprues is because part number 1 is this part there. That's the only part you need off of that sprue, but I'd suggest cutting that bit out first because you'll need that. Make sure you got clippers, and we'll get started. So to begin with, you need parts 1, 2 and 3. So the first thing you need to do is get parts 2 and 3 and pop that. If you can see that there, this goes on the peg, that top peg there. So I'm going to be really careful with this because obviously if you break it, you're knackered basically. So after a couple of pushes, I managed to get that in, and that's supposed to then look like that. So you've got your scythe and head now in place. So that's how that's supposed to look. Then supposed to push the whole thing into the bottom part, which literally is a bit easier than what the head was. So you still got to give these a really good push to get them all the way on, and you should end up with something that looks like that. For part 2, you just need to get parts 5 and 6, so I'll just cut those out. So once you've cut out part number 4, that pushes onto the back of Lord Felthius. So it's 2 or 3 different kind of sticks, and just make sure they all go in correctly. Don't push too hard because if you mess it up, you'll break the things. There you go. So just make sure your little sticks on the inside of that line up, and then you've got Lord Felthius has only got his arm, and then that's the back of him, and obviously there's something to go on the back there. So the next 2 parts I've got to cut out are numbers 5 and 6, which are his arm and his back thing. They're on this sprue, there and there. So again, take your clippers, just trim them like that. Number 6, which is that one, goes on his back. Just pushes on. It's the right way, isn't it? Yep. Make sure you give that a good old push in because it's quite a difficult one to get in place actually. I think I've got a very small bit in the way there, so I just need to trim that down. Oh, wrong way up. That's better. So I had to trim a little bit on the back there just to get the backpack on. And then his arm goes in like that. And that's Lord Felthius. So just bring a bit closer to the camera. And then you use the 2 little dots there to go straight in the bottom like that. And then that's him on his base. Some of you more eagle-eyed members who watch the channel might notice I've got another one here. The camera decided to pack up, so I've also done the other members of the cohort while I was waiting. And these are all the same, dead easy push fits. But they all look great. The detail on them is amazing. And most of them are done the same way as Lord Felthius is. And you get little nurglings to add to their bases. So I'm really pleased with these guys. I think they look really cool. So I'm really looking forward to painting them. But that's how to put together Lord Felthius and the cohort. I'll see you next time.